Hey guys, Thogden here, welcome back to the new video. Now today, we're going to go on to our Europa League round of 16 predictions coming up this week, and I'm absolutely buzzing for it. But of course, I couldn't do it on my own. I've brought THOGDAD as always. How you doing?
Hey, not bad. But should we even bother with this video? Because almost every game is either being played behind closed doors or the teams are refusing to turn up. What's going on?
These precautions could make sense if coronavirus goes on to kill a ton of people. As a world, we've got to be safe, but that affects football. I've had 3 games this week and 3 trips abroad cancelled. Berlin Derby, Dortmund Schalke and PSG Dortmund.
But you know what? Life goes on and we're still going to talk about the 8 games in the round of 16.
Since I'm missing all the games abroad, guys, I think we need to hit a massive like target to say F off to coronavirus. But who's going to set it? It's THOGDAD.
Yeah, I think we should all cheer Thogden up. 10,000.
10,000 likes, and maybe that'll cheer me up, guys. Who knows? Shall we move on to the first game?
The first game is Baseksehir of Istanbul against FC Copenhagen. Baseksehir, they are top of the Turkish league. They've won the last 4 games, and they're banging in goals for fun, aren't they?
And they were 3-1 down in the first leg of the Europa League against Sporting. And what did they do? Oh yeah, they won 4-1 at home and got a 5-4 aggregate win. Insane comeback. And on top of that, Baseksehir are playing the team that Celtic lost to, Copenhagen. And who was at that game? It was me. Celtic lost 3-1 at home to Copenhagen. They love an away game. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. It's all on the second leg. But what do you think, Thogden?
Well, Copenhagen, they're not a bad team, are they? Second in the Danish league.
Great fans as well.
But going to Istanbul is very hard. Istanbul 2, Copenhagen 1. The next game, Theo,
what is it?
Frankfurt against Basel.
Let me guess. Behind closed doors?
No, it's not. Incredibly,
this is a German team.
I know. Let's talk about Frankfurt, because you know what? In the German league, in the Bundesliga, they're 12th, aren't they?
And they smashed Salzburg 6-3 on aggregate last game. Insane.
It's bizarre, isn't it? Because they lost 4-0 to Leverkusen on Saturday.
Dad, I'm going to tell you something about German teams in Europe.
Yeah.
They are absolutely insane. This year, every single team from Germany that's in Europe that you can think of right now, they're doing incredible. I don't know what it is. Last year, they weren't even that great. I remember Dortmund got easily knocked out by Spurs. This year, imagine them two played each other. Dortmund would run ragged round them.
There's one player in this tournament who's setting the competition alike. It's Kamada.
Wow, what a player. I know a lot about him.
Yeah.
He's going to score. I'm telling you now, he's going to score against Basel. But Dad, let's not write off Basel. You know, they got a 4-0 aggregate win against Apoel. Now, you might be thinking, ooh, who are Apoel? They're big lads, they're stacked, you know what I mean? But I do bag the German team in Europe at home. 3-1 win for me. What are you going for?
I think Frankfurt will do this. 2-1. Well, you know what? The next game, I'm going to guess the spectators. LASK against Man United. I think there'll be no spectators.
Well, you'd be wrong, because the stewards are allowed in.
Oh.
The stewards. I don't know why, but the Juventus match, the stewards were there. What are they stewarding? What? Seriously, why are they there?
LASK are top of the Austrian league. Don't write them off, Faith.
I've got to be honest, I had no idea who LASK were before this year. They did a great run through the Austrian league, so now they're playing United. For the club, history, this is the biggest games of their life and they'll be well up for it. However, United have a great record of getting clean sheets away in Europe. They just won their Manchester Derby, and that's against a team that's about to knock out Real Madrid in the other European competition. So United, it's fair to say, Ole is actually at the wheel. I said it.
Yeah, well, I said don't get ahead of yourself.
Really, was that?
Because LASK are top of the Austrian league, and since the winter break, they've won 6, drawn 1, lost 1. But of course, this game is being played behind closed doors.
United can't support their team away from home in Europe, and that might give LASK a little bit of an advantage, because they know their ground. And even though there's no home fans, they know where they're playing, they don't have to travel. The home team has more advantages now in all these no spectator matches.
Man United, the last 10 games, won 7, drawn 3. They're in a great run.
Oh yeah.
And who's the one player that we'd name in that respect?
There's quite a few. No, I'm kidding. Bruno Fernandes.
Yes. Who is the joint top scorer.
What is your score prediction?
2-0.
And I agree. I've gone the exact same prediction. This will be a walkover and a clean sheet for Ole's boys.
The next game is Sevilla versus AS Roma. Breaking news. The Roma team plane is not allowed to land in Spain.
You're kidding me.
What is going on?
What's that?
In this world?
This is insane.
Because of coronavirus.
What? But the plane can't get it.
The plane is not allowed to land in Spain with the players.
Something is
because of that, the game is postponed.
Wow. What's happening to this world?
I don't know.
This planet. Just smash the like button if you want coronavirus to F off. We've got to hit 10. Who's not going to hit the like button? Like, who's going to watch this video and be like, no, I want coronavirus, yeah. So hit the like button.
Sevilla, 3rd in the Spanish league. against Roma, 5th in the Italian league. Two good teams.
Yeah, two good teams, but Sevilla scraped it in an away goals versus Cluj. Now, they got a 0-0 at home, but they drew 1-1 away, which means they went through. On top of that, Roma only went through by 1 goal versus Ghent.
I know.
So this is two teams that scraped it by the skin of their teeth. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. I think the second leg will decide it, whenever that is, because if this is postponed, I don't know when the second leg's going to be.
Yes, if and when this game happens, it won't be a classic. I'm going Sevilla 1, Roma 0. The next game, or maybe it's not a game,
why?
Inter Milan against Getafe.
Okay.
Because the Spanish team has refused to travel to Milan.
So you're telling me Getafe are not going?
Yeah.
They just decided not to go. Why?
They decided not to go because of coronavirus. Now, you were in Milan, weren't you?
I was there when it was super spreading. Like, I was at the airport, everyone had their masks on and stuff. They tested me. I went negative, thank God. But bloody hell, Milan is on super lockdown at the moment. Players won't even fly out for a behind closed doors match.
Yes.
Are you kidding me? So if they're not going to fly out to Milan, where's the home fixture going to be?
I don't think this game will happen.
Ever.
It's up to UEFA to decide. Getafe have refused to travel.
If they refuse to travel, surely that means Getafe will be knocked out of the tournament.
Yes, I think so.
Because it's their fault that they don't want to go.
Correct. Now, what they could have done, what would have been sensible...
Yeah.
Play it on a neutral ground. Fly out to a neutral country, maybe.
Where's the second leg going to be? That's the thing.
Yeah, I know.
Because you want that home advantage. It's a tough question. Guys, tell us in the comments. We need an answer.
Yeah.
What are they going to do? What's UEFA going to have to do?
Or how about this? They all travel to a neutral country and play one leg.
But that neutral country then might get coronavirus from it. This is the problem.
It's a crazy world.
It's a crazy... Guys...
In fact, why is this competition even going ahead?
Because we've gone into it too far already.
Yeah.
We can't turn down. Someone has to win.
If this game happens, I would have said Milan 1, Getafe 0.
I would have said Inter 2, Getafe 1.
Now, the next game is Olympiakos against Wolverhampton Wanderers, which will be played in front of 0 spectators.
Another one? Another one?
You know, if you're a Wolves fan who couldn't wait to get to this game,
I don't think they wanted to get there anywhere, Dad, because Olympiakos just knocked out Arsenal, the Gunners.
Yes, they did.
I don't think they were too mad keen on playing this anyway.
Olympiakos, top of the Greek league by 7 points, ahead of PAOK. They're a good team, aren't they, Theo?
They're on fire. Now, Wolves did sign a player that Olympiakos gave to them. It's their winger.
Wolves destroyed Espanyol in the last round.
They did.
And I think Wolves are a special team this year.
They are. They've got a thin squad, but they still seem to be able to cope domestically and in Europe. It's unbelievable.
And in Europe, Diogo Jota is the joint top scorer with 6 goals. Also, Adama Traore likes an away day in this competition.
That will pump them on to get a 2-1 win away at Olympiakos. Now, it's a massive prediction, but for some reason, I'm going for it.
And do you know what, Thogden? I'm saying exactly the same.
Are you?
The bookies don't agree, but
no, they don't.
I think with no spectators in the ground, I'm backing Wolves.
I think they'll beat this team. They're better than Arsenal. I'm sorry, Arsenal fans.
The next game is the one you've all been waiting for, unless you're a Celtic fan.
Ooh.
It is Rangers against Bayer Leverkusen.
They could be waiting for it, Dad.
Yes.
Depends what happens.
That is true. Now, Rangers have a very good home record in this competition. Last 8 games, won 7, drawn 1. They've also got an excellent record against German opposition.
I'll tell you what, Dad, any team that puts 5 past Porto worries me. The second leg is being behind closed doors, but fingers crossed the first leg isn't, because I think I'm going to be there. If you want THOGDAD, leave a like. 10,000 likes and he'll be there. Rangers, as you all know, love a big game in Europe. I was at the last one against Braga in the first leg, and what did they do? 2-0 down, they turned on the gas. 3-2 win, comeback, limbs, we all love it. Now, although Leverkusen are different gravy and they're a German team in Europe, which means they're bloody good, and they've got players like Kai Havertz, don't write off Rangers.
The thing about Rangers, Theo, we saw that incredible European day against Braga, but then we went back and saw Rangers lose to Hamilton Academicals.
Aha, but you see, they love a big game. Steven Gerrard doesn't play for the small matches. Alright, he can scrape a win against some of the smaller teams here and there, but he loves it on a big day. And that Braga game, and the reason they beat Celtic, they love a big match.
Morelos this season, 6 goals in the UEL. Joint highest scorer.
But recently, not so much.
I know, and what was disappointing against Hamilton, the finishing was appalling.
Morelos should have scored. The Bundesliga is proving its worth this year with the sort of quality of the German teams in Europe. But they've got Kai Havertz, they've got Kevin Volland, they've got bloody Jonathan Tah. And I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. Thogdad, do you agree with me?
Well, Bayer Leverkusen are the form team of the German league. This is going to be Rangers 0, Bayer Leverkusen 2.
Oh, thogdad.
One other thing to say about Bayer Leverkusen, they've never gone beyond the last 16 of this tournament.
Oh, so they don't have that history.
Remember that, Rangers. The last game is Wolfsburg of Germany against Shakhtar of Ukraine. Hard one to call because Wolfsburg are in pretty good form, aren't they? Last 8 games, won 5, drawn 3.
Wolfsburg are tanking it. They beat Malmo 5-1. I've got to give credit to Shakhtar because they did knock out the top team in Portugal, Benfica. But I'm sorry, German team in Europe at home, they're going to win it. For me, I'm going 2-0 Wolfsburg.
Do not write off Shakhtar. They always bag a goal away from home. I think the last 9 games away from home in Europe, they have scored a goal. This won't be a walkover, but I'm going with the Germans. 2-1.
And that's the final prediction, which means it's now over to you guys to get 10k likes to say F off to coronavirus. And second of all, tell us your comments, predictions. If you get all of them right, I'm probably going to have to give you like a 10. I'll just send you a 10 if you get every single prediction right.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And the question is, should this tournament be abandoned?
No, obviously not, thogdad. All I'm saying, and I'm praying, do not stop the Euros. I just hope this bloody coronavirus will disappear once the weather gets a bit better.
Yeah.
Because Euros is my life. Like, we all know what it was like at the World Cup. The coverage for the Euros will be insane. We've got loads of videos coming for the England games coming up, if they go ahead. Who knows?
And finally, come on Rangers, come on Wolves.
And come on, well, oh, maybe not.
And come on Man United.
Oh, you can't say that, thogdad.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, have a good one. And yeah, see you later. Bye, guys.